Hey everyone, what's up? So I have a brand new drugstore mascara. Well, actually, it's not that new anymore, but to me it's new. I just picked this up, and it's the Rimmel Wonderlash Mascara with argan oil. And I've never tried any mascaras before at the drugstore that claim to have argan oil in them, so that's kind of the reason why I wanted to get it, just something different. And I am wearing it today, but I do have this Maybelline Colossal on top of it, and the reason why is because this just gives such a natural look. I mean, it looks like I barely have any mascara on, which is fine. I mean, it's just not what I want in a mascara, you know what I mean? I kind of like my lashes to look fluttery. I was just a little bit disappointed in this because I thought it was going to be, I don't know, I just thought it was going to be good, and it really wasn't that amazing for me. So it was just underwhelming, honestly. I really thought this was going to be so cool because the packaging is just like awesome. I love the shape of this. I don't know why, but I think like if the mascara has good packaging, like it's gonna be really good. And I haven't seen any reviews on this yet. I didn't even look it up. Usually I kind of like go on Makeup Alley and look up reviews for mascaras, but I didn't do that. I just bought this on a whim thinking it was gonna be great, and I paid like $8 for this at, I want to say, Walmart or something, and it just was a little bit too pricey for what it did for me. I feel like this is not something that is even worth like $5. It's just so plain, it's so average. It wasn't very defined at all. It wasn't even thickening. It didn't curl my lashes. There's no volume with this. It just adds like a little bit of length, and that's pretty much it. I mean, it makes my lashes black, but it's just not enough for me to want to repurchase it, and I definitely would not recommend this. It's just really kind of basic. I guess it's a basic mascara, and I mean, it's okay for layering, but other than that, I mean, I don't want to have to buy a mascara that I have to work with a lot, when I can buy something I know works very well by itself. For me, I love the Maybelline Colossal original one. This is great. You can get it for like $6, and this is like my classic favorite go-to mascara at the drugstore. So I am just kind of making it work for now by using it with other mascaras to kind of make it look a little bit better. Here's what the brush looks like. It has a lot of these tiny plastic bristles, and they're all kind of the same shape. It's a full brush, but I don't know. I think maybe it's just the formula or something is a little bit on the wet side. It's just not very, I feel like it kind of weighs my lashes down, and it doesn't really hold and curl very well. I'm just not a huge fan of this. And just so you know, this claims to be clump free, volumizing, and defining. It says that it has a formula with argan oil. It says it will give you full, perfectly smooth, clump-free lashes, and it has an ultra flex brush that hugs lashes, defining them from root to tip. So the only thing I can really say that I feel like is true about these claims is that it does have a pretty full brush that does really grab your lashes, but it doesn't, I feel like it is clump-free as well. I don't get any clumps with this, but I don't think that it's full or perfectly smooth or whatever. Alright, so I'm gonna go for the first coat here. Okay, so I'd say that's about one coat. It looks very natural, and there's nothing wrong with that. This is just not what I want in a mascara. So I'm going to show you guys what it looks like just built up a little bit. Okay, so I would say that's about 2 to 3 coats. I mean, you really can't get much more volume or length or anything with this, so I'm just going to stop there because it doesn't matter if I keep going and going and going. It still looks very natural. This is definitely not a mascara that I feel like you can build up volume with. It's just kind of like natural, and that's it. Anyway, from my experiences, so I mean, it's not bad, but it's not amazing, So I like to use this to layer with my Maybelline Colossal. I like to use this to kind of add length, and then to go in and make it more full and to kind of separate the lashes, I just go in with a little bit of the Maybelline, which is my favorite. So before this dries, I'm just going to show you guys what it looks like. Alright, so there we have it with a little bit of Maybelline on top. I feel like that just looks a lot more full and a lot more fluttery, and it really kind of thickens up the lashes because this mascara, the Wonderlash, really doesn't add any sort of thickness or volume at all. It just kind of lengthens, but it keeps everything very natural. So I like to add a little bit of something else on top to kind of liven up the party here, but there we go, and there you have it. You guys saw how it applies applies, and the wand is just a little bit too bulky for me to want to apply on my lower lashes, so I'm not going to put it on the lower lashes today just because this wand is quite large and I find, you know, that it's difficult to, you know, kind of get in those tiny lashes. Overall, I just want to say that with my experiences, I feel like the Wonderlash is very, very natural, and it really just didn't impress me at all. It was just average. It was just okay. It wasn't my favorite. I definitely won't repurchase this once I use it up. I just kind of like bought into it because it's a new mascara and I like trying all the new ones at the drugstore, but it's not something that I would recommend to anybody unless you like a very, very natural look. I mean, it is beyond, it is like, natural is almost an understatement. I feel like it really just adds color to your lashes, like it makes them black, but that's about it. It doesn't do much for me at all. So I'm going to use this up just until it's done, but I'm not going to buy it again. And pretty much all I have to say for this mascara review. And once again, this is just my opinion. This is how it worked out for me. If you love this mascara, that's great. I'm just telling you guys, I don't really think it's like a must-have or anything. So until next time, I would love to hear what you guys have been trying out as far as drugstore mascara goes. So let me know in the comments down below. I can't wait to hear from you all. And as always, thank you so much for watching.